Good morning from Thorpe Park. It's Carl and Triple Helix here. We're on the last leg of our three-part extravaganza. We started with Bream, then we went to Chesington. Today we're at Thorpe, as I just said. We're here, we're going to compare Nemesis Inferno with Nemesis and Stealth with Rita. Bit of controversy there over which is best. I think I know which I'm going to enjoy more, even though we've not been on it before. It's our first trip to Thorpe today. It's a baking hot day. It's going to be a great day. And in a minute I'll show you some coasters and as we walk into the park, so we've got a good idea what it's like. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're just walking over the bridge as we enter Thorpe Park. That in the distance, the grey steel is Swarm. Looks a little bit like Oblivion, but it's a wing coaster, B&M wing coaster. Really nice entry. Over to the left, you can just see Saw. That's a Gerstlauer Eurofighter model. We're crossing into what's known as the Dome now.
It's okay, we'll leave that.
There's the Shark Head. That's the entrance to the resort hotel called the Shark. Interesting bit of architecture. So the Dome's like a sort of central hub full of cafes and things, and then once you come out the other side, you're into the park proper. We've got to take a short delay where we queue up for the disabled wristbands. That will be fun, or at least it's easy, because on the map it's right in front of this Dome. That shouldn't be too difficult to find. Now as we emerge into here, we should see a bit more of the park. Quite a compact park. Now we can get a good view of Swarm, that B&M wing coaster. Got these water slides here, got a bit of a beach, and in the background, Stealth. Right.
On Snapchat. Are you Pleasure Beach experience?
No, but we remember a Pleasure Beach experience. We're called Triple Helix. See you, have a nice day, guys. I just thought I'd film a little bit around this coaster corner. That was Stealth just setting off, and here we've got a B&M wing coaster, Swarm. Over here we've got Tidal Wave. This is proving very popular today with massive queues. It's a complete soaker, this one. Show you around Stealth again. It's quite tall. It's the UK's second tallest coaster. The big one still has the record of the tallest, but it's the fastest launched accelerating coaster anywhere in Europe. It even beats Taron. The entrance reminds me of Rita quite a bit. Here we go. Okay, so we're just chilling out here. We've been on several rides. I thought we'd have a rest and give you some feedback on what we thought of the rides. I seem like I'm very low energy. That's because it's a baking hot day, as I've said before. It drains the life out of you. I'll do my best. So first up was Swarm, the B&M wing coaster. It's ultra smooth. Well, B&M are the masters of smooth anyway. It's a fantastically themed ride. I think John Wardley had something to do with it. Loads of head choppers. It looks more elegant and off-ride than it does on. It's not particularly fast or forceful, but I still love the ride. What did you think of Swarm, Jemima?
I like how smooth it is, and also that you're not on the tracks, it's different.
Yeah. Good head choppers, aren't they?
Yeah.
So after that we went on Walking Dead sort of zombie scare maze, which I felt was quite scary for kids, and they do allow kids on 14 or 13. What did you think of Walking Dead? Scary?
It's good. You get a couple scares, but I'd say the age appropriate is about 13.
Yeah, quite a few actors in there. So it did make little narrow corridors to walk through, so it was quite good. Theming excellent. What after that? Walking Dead the ride. So an indoor dark ride, little coaster, on a par with the old Space Invader, I'd guess. Interesting ride. Scary, narrow corridors again. Is there a bee? A bee's trying to sting me, I think. Yeah, I quite liked it. After that, what did we go on? Detonator, that's a drop tower. Not the best drop tower I've ever been on, but still worth going on. It's a good introduction to drop towers. If you're a bit scared of heights, it's not too tall, and there's a fair bit of free fall at the beginning, but then it's heavily trimmed towards the back end. Not as good as Atmosphere at Liseberg. What else have we been on? Stealth, that is amazing. Much better than Rita. It's a much faster acceleration. Apparently it's the strongest acceleration of any coaster in Europe. The best bit about that ride, of course, other than the launch, is going up that huge top hat. Lots of hang time, and it's just much better ride than Rita. What else have we been on? Nemesis Inferno, I think I've already talked about that earlier. It's Nemesis is marginally better than Nemesis Inferno for me. A bit more forceful, otherwise comparable rides. And we've been on the Dodgems, nice little Dodgems, a little bit short in duration. But Dodgems are Dodgems, aren't they? We're about to go on Zombie Hunt and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of here. And then finally I think we'll end up on Tidal Wave. Oh, I've forgotten, we went on Rumba River Rapids. Not much to say about that. Crap. One of the worst river rapids we've ever been on. It's even worse than Alton Towers River Rapids, and that's saying something. You didn't get wet, the ride's too short, no drops, boring as hell. Sorry, but it just doesn't do it for me. So Saw is a fantastic little ride. It's a Eurofighter from Gerstlauer. It's heavily themed around Saw the movie, horror movie. And it's a great ride, although a little bit rough. That's the only problem, and it seems to be all Gerstlauer rides seem to be a little bit rough. Much prefer this over the Smiler. The Smiler has a longer train, and it's an infinity coaster rather than a Eurofighter model. So while it looks the same in certain patches, the ride is completely different. You start off with a vertical lift hill, then a greater than vertical drop, which is exhilarating. There's lots of twists. I'm forgetting the drop inside, which is quite steep and intense, and a heartline roll, a bit like Smiler in fact. So the dark ride section's really good. From the minute the clown comes out on a tricycle, that's quite eerie into that first drop. Over to the right we've got one of these swinging rides. It's a bit like Mechanica at Liseberg, but I think Mechanica is a bit better themed, but it's essentially the same ride. Okay, it's 6:20, the end of our day here at Thorpe Park. I thought I'd wrap up the vlog. What rides have we been on since I last came on camera? We've been on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's kind of walk through maze type thing with challenges. If anyone's been in the Monster House, I think that's the right name, at Alton Towers, part of the Scarefest, for sort of family scare maze attraction, you'll know what this is about, or you'll have an idea what this is about. The various challenges involve getting some stars, putting your hands in holes, scrambling under cargo net. There's a claustrophobic bit that reminds me of the old Carnival of Screams at Alton Towers. What else is there? As I say, lots of challenges. It's quite funny really, all the actors with the lines and fake American accents. It's all in all, it's a really good family maze. Then we did Zombie Hunt. This is a fairly new attraction. I think this is an offering that Thorpe have put on because Soar Alive's not ready in time. That was supposed to open now for the summer. What's Zombie Hunt? It's a walk-through maze. It's outdoors, and you're given a laser gun, and you shoot the zombies, the targets on the zombies. About 6 actors dressed as zombies walking around. It's really quite good. The ending's good. I won't spoil that for you. Is it scary? People do jump out on you, so I guess it is really. A fantastic attraction, and it's free. If you turn up at 5:30 and you haven't got a ticket like we did, they'll let you in anyway. So don't worry if you haven't got a ticket, you can still get in if you turn up at 5:30. Other than that, we've been on Soar again. We absolutely love Soar. As I said, it's a great Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Yes, it's a little bit on the rough side, but you expect that with Gerstlauers. It's fantastic. Love that indoor dark section with the steep drop and the Heartline roll, and I love the vertical lift hill and the drop on the other side of that. Then we went on Stealth again. Again, it's a fantastic ride. It beats the pants off Rita for me. It's exhilarating going over that top hat. And then finally we finished up with Swan, last ride of the day. We were going to go on the kiddie coaster, the fish coaster, just for that extra credit, but decided it was a naff way to finish the day, so we went off with a bang on Swan. Best ride in the park here, for me, it's a tight one, but I think Stealth is the winner for me. And number 2 is probably Soar. Worst ride in the park, it's got to be the Rumba River Rapids. Sorry, but it's just garbage. What were your highlights of the park today? What's your favourite ride, Jemima?
I think Stealth and Soar, because Stealth's like the energy on it when you go up the hill.
So you like the energy as it goes over the hill? Stealth, yeah. She didn't go on Rumba Rapids, so that won't be her worst ride. Colossus for your worst?
Probably. It's not bad, it's just the rough.
It's rough as hell, is Colossus. Maybe one time in the past it was a good coaster. Intamin are usually good solid coasters, but these days it's just too damn rough. Okay, so all in all, Thorpe is a fantastic place. It's better than Towers in my book. There's a lot of rides packed into a small area, which is great. Lots of flat rides, there's all these free mazes. I don't know why they haven't got them at Towers, they've got the space for it. All the flower beds and everything, the greenery is really nice here. We've come on one of the hottest days of the year. Operations were a bit problematic, particularly with food and drink. Park difficult to cater for this number of people on such a hot day, so things started breaking down. They couldn't cope with it, slush machines were breaking down. All sorts of little minor operation things, but really, all in all, it's been a great day, and hats off to the staff putting up with these temperatures and standing it all day long. So all in all, it's been a fantastic trip down south. It's the first time we've been down this way, but we'll certainly repeat it again. Perhaps, maybe not Chesington, but definitely for Thorpe. Probably come to Thorpe again for the Halloween event in October. So, that's the end of the vlog for us. See you later. Bye.